M. Night Shyamalan proved has still got it after his newest horror film Old came in first place at the weekend box office with $16.5 million domestically. The iconic filmmaker's latest thriller edged out the G.I. Joe prequel Snake Eyes, which only took in a paltry $13.35 million against its considerably higher budget, according to Deadline. This weekend's box office haul shrank by 25% compared to last week, as some moviegoers opted to stay home amid rising COVID-19 cases nationwide thanks to the quickly spreading Delta variant. Theaters in Los Angeles were forced to abide by LA County's renewed mask mandate amid rising COVID-19 cases for unvaccinated people, which may have dissuaded some audience members. Some of the shrinkage at the box office may also be due to the top two movies' somewhat lackluster cinema scores ratings, with audiences giving Old a C+ and Snake Eyes a B. Both movies also received a mixed set of reviews, with Old earning a 52% rating among critics surveyed by Rotten Tomatoes, while Snake Eyes held a 42% Rotten rating and had trouble shaking the perception that it was a film that no one had been asking for. Unlike other recent box office champions that were available online on opening day, including Space Jam, A New Legacy and Black Widow, Old is taking a traditional release strategy that will keep it exclusively in theaters for a longer amount of time. Snake Eyes will be available sooner, arriving on Paramount Plus in 45 days, but that's still a longer theatrical window than some recent big-budget movies. The action origin story, which stars Crazy Rich Asians Henry Golding, is likely to plummet at the box office in subsequent weeks, meaning it will be difficult to make back its $88 million budget, which would have been significantly inflated when adding in advertising and publicity costs. Meanwhile, Old has become a widely memed movie among social media users, which may increase interest and give it some staying power. Shyamalan is a particularly economical filmmaker whose movie only cost $18 million to make, meaning it will quickly break even. Old is his lowest performing film to date, but he'll still make a killing as he self-finances his films, allowing him to keep a significant chunk of the earnings. Disney and Marvel's Black Widow rounded out the top three for the weekend with $11.6 million, representing a 55% drop since last week. The movie may have benefited from being in 4,250 theaters, while Old was only picked up by 3,355. If the openings for Old and Snake Eyes were soft, the floor completely fell out for Space Jam, A New Legacy, which earned $9.56 million. That represented a stunning 69% drop-off from its debut last week, when it earned $31 million. The film was savaged by critics, though it was popular with viewers, many of whom have the option of seeing the movie on HBO Max for no additional charge beyond the subscription price. In fifth place at the weekend box office was the Fast and Furious sequel F9, which earned another $4.7 million. The Vin Diesel starring action film has earned $163.3 after 5 weeks in theaters. The horror sequel Escape Room: Tournament of Champions earned a respectable $3.4 million in its second week, while Alec Baldwin's sequel Boss Baby: Family Business came in 7th place. The computer-animated comedy earned $2.7 million for a $50.1 million total over 4 weeks. Another horror sequel, Forever Purge, took home $2.3 $3 million in its fourth week for $40. $3 million total. A Quiet Place 2, one of the biggest success of the pandemic-era box office, earned another $1.25 million after 9 weeks in theaters. The film is now available to view for Paramount Plus subscribers, meaning it will likely continue to drop off steeply. Finishing out the top 10 at the weekend box office was a rare documentary entry, Morgan Neville's controversial Roadrunner. The film is about the late chef, writer and television host Anthony Bourdain, who died by suicide in France in 2018 while filming an episode of his series Parts Unknown. The film has courted criticism from some viewers and critics for opting not to interview Bourdain's girlfriend Asia Argento, despite focusing on their tumultuous relationship at the end of his life. Some critics also blasted the movie for using an AI-created version of Bourdain's voice to read private emails, though the film never reveals that it's not actually the food expert speaking.